Hi, it's Joan Gregerson. I'm a wellness coach and an eco-nut. I'm the owner of the company Positive Energy Works, and I'm the author of the book Tuning In to Inner Peace, the surprisingly fun way to transform your life. And today I want to talk with you about resolutions and what's good with them and what's not so good with them. The great thing about resolutions is that it gives us a chance to look at things that we wanted to do with our life that we haven't done yet. Things we maybe tried to do in the past that we want to change. The good thing about a resolution is that it's a time to be introspective and to honestly assess what's going well and what's not, and to make a commitment to change. What's not great about resolutions is the word will. This year I will exercise 3 times a week. That word will, there's a problem with it because when we're trying to affect change, when you think about it, when you think back and say, I decided to do this last year or 5 years ago, but I never did. So that tells you right there that you have an inner conflict going, right? So one part of you, probably your mind, decides, yes, I want to do this. But then your subconscious mind, for some reason, says, no, I want to continue with how I'm doing. This is working. There's a reason that I'm doing this. And according to Dr. Candace Pert, she says your body is your subconscious mind. So the way that you want to bring your subconscious and conscious mind together is to realize how the subconscious mind works. So one thing is there's no tenses. It doesn't really have a way to differentiate between past tense, present tense, and future. So you can use that to your advantage. And also, the subconscious mind deals with feelings and pictures and can process a lot more information, just not with words alone. Here's an example. Over the past couple weeks over the holidays, due to the weather and schedule changes at my gym and additional commitments, I wasn't getting the exercise in that I normally would. And so I decided that I would do yoga first thing in the morning. Well, I woke up and I didn't do it. And the next day I woke up, I didn't do it. But by the end of the day, I felt so sore. My back and neck were starting to feel sore just from lack of exercise. So when that happens to me, when I realize that I'm saying one thing but doing the other, that's like, oh, light bulb, that I have an inner conflict going. So the way that I bring all those different sides of me together is by using an affirmation. In this case, what I did was that evening when I was just feeling so yucky, before I went to bed, I grabbed a piece of paper, and it was a pretty big piece of paper, and I wrote this note on it, and I put it in front of my computer screen. So the note says, I love, love, love doing yoga every morning at home. I feel great all day. And you know what? The next morning, when I woke up, I did yoga at home. And the way I did it was when I woke up, I started thinking about it and getting ready to have that internal argument. But when my brain said, oh, I should really do yoga, there was another voice that came through that said, I love, love, love doing yoga every morning at home. I feel great all day. So that's why I recommend affirmations compared to resolutions. So there's one way to do it, as you find yourself in a habit that you're not liking, and instead of continuing, you just flip it around and put that up wherever you'll see it. You can record it on your phone, you can put it as messages, as reminders that come up on your phone, sticky notes on your mirror, note cards that you look at a couple times a day, you carry around with you, however you want to do it. So that's one way to do it. You notice a negative behavior and you flip it around. Another one that I've done that with is I used to always lose my keys. And I would get ready to go somewhere and I'd say, where are my keys? I can never find my keys. And in realizing that that was a pattern for me, I wrote it down on a card and I started saying, I always know where my keys are. So now it's the craziest thing. Whenever I go to set my keys down, there's a little voice inside me that says, I always know where my keys are. And I'm like, really? And then I repeat it. I always know where my keys are, and I notice where I put them. And then when I get ready to go and I have that kind of instant of panic of, oh my gosh, where are my keys? Then I hear the same voice. I always know where my keys are. And then I repeat, I always know where my keys are. And I do because I consciously remembered and set them somewhere that I would know. So that's the first way to do it. Notice the negative behavior and switch it around. The second way that you can use affirmations is instead of a standard resolution, instead of saying, I will lose 20 pounds by June 1st, you could say, I am at my ideal weight. So you use the words I am fit, I am healthy. So that I am, you can tell, for me, I can tell a more peaceful kind of feeling. I am healthy, I am fit, I am at my ideal weight. It has a more peaceful feeling than I will lose 20 pounds by this date. Because that I will has this kind of striving feeling. And so if the subconscious doesn't know the difference in time, if it just has the striving, reaching feeling, then that's different than the feeling of I'm already there. The third way that you can make resolutions is to use feelings and imagery. And actually you can add this into the other ones as well. So for example, a typical New Year's resolution might be, I will eat more fruits and vegetables this year. So instead of that, you use feelings and you use imagery. So for example, I love making salads for my lunch every day. I love all the bright colors. I love the feel of the vegetables and connecting to the earth through those, connecting to nature. I like the simple act of chopping things up. It's kind of meditative. It makes me feel better. And when I eat a salad, I can just feel my whole body glowing and thanking me for all the efforts that I put into it. So that's a little different than I will eat salads every day. So I hope this quick overview of affirmations versus resolutions helps you meet your goals. And if one of your resolutions is to make this your breakthrough year to overcome struggles with food and reclaim your ability to control your weight, I encourage you to check out my free training at foodfreedomnaturally.com. Watch the 1-hour video and learn about the 6 principles of food freedom. Thanks so much for watching and have a great year. Bye.